All right, there we are. Good afternoon, everyone.
All right, my name is Jay,
My name is Charlotte, and today we are.
and today we are trying to, what do we call it?
Reprogram
myself. Yeah,
Yeah,
myself.
specifically you.
Specifically me, because last time I had to delete everything because I was not happy, and that's why I asked DeepSeek to compose several sentences to reprogram myself.
Yeah, me, myself, and I.
Yeah. Okay.
Shall we just start from identity shifting?
Yeah, let's do it.
Actually.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just read out the statement that you've given me. I'm not bad at languages, I just haven't built the habit yet.
Yeah. So some people think that they're bad at languages, but just when you think about your mother tongue, for example, you're not bad at it because you have a lot of practice, etc. Which means that everyone can learn any language if you invest into your learning process.
Well, yeah, people who usually say that they're bad at languages, of course, it's usually some different kind of factor. For example, most common one I see here is that people try to study way above their level. It's probably the most common one, actually, that leads to
It's extremely common.
Yeah.
And you know why? Because we're always punished at school for our mistakes. And
I think many reasons.
And I think it's cultural. Yeah, I think it's cultural because even in the Soviet times, we tried to pretend to be better than we really were.
Also, as well, I think, so that's, actually an interesting cultural tidbit from you, which I can't really comment on, I suppose. Just from, speaking specifically as a teacher, I think people think if they're, let's say, pre-intermediate, I think they think if they're studying in an upper intermediate course, then they'll just magically learn everything before that. And they think the challenge is good for them, that once they get through it.
Yeah, and they treat different levels in English as if they were something they can reach and stay there for forever.
Well, and also you, just reach, and once you've worked throrough this book or course,
you can throw it away, forget about it, and stop practicing.
Yeah.
And now you have a new medal. So it's not like this.
So that's one factor maybe why people think they're bad at languages. A lot of the time they're studying at the wrong level, and I don't think you can really skip levels, to be honest.
And I think another big problem is that they are taught by not only unqualified teachers. Let's put it differently. They are taught by those who cannot teach them properly.
I am definitely a qualified teacher and can teach well, but I find teaching low-level students who are aspiring above their levels be really difficult, actually. And I actually refuse to do it now because a lot of people are like, I want to be XYZ by September, and it's just like, it's not going to happen. So basically, those are two reasons why people might be bad at languages.
And speaking of teachers, again, there should be some chemistry between a teacher and a student, because not all teachers can be good role models. Not all teachers can influence you or inspire you. That's why you should choose your own teacher.
That's true, actually.
There should be some connection, of course.
So I guess it's like mostly related to the actual logistics of learning and teaching, I suppose, rather than like a skill thing. But and also just like in general, most people, I think,
and you should enjoy the process, because if you just try to force yourself to learn something, it's not very helpful.
Yeah. Well, kind of comes it down to it that most people aren't willing to put in the time or energy to learn a language, which is fine.
Yeah?
Okay,
let's take some more statements. I'm not shy, I'm just warming up my speaking muscles. My vocal folds. I'm warming up my vocal folds. So I'm not shy. Well, sometimes I'm shy, but I'm not very shy, to be honest.
it's okay to be shy. I mean, yeah, I'm quite an extroverted person myself, but I'm sure you've seen this here at speaking clubs. Sometimes people come and are like, "Oh, I just want to listen. I don't want to speak,"
Mhm.
and it's like that's a bit uncomfortable and weird for everyone. But okay, I suppose. So you can say that to me, but you can't have a chat. I think it's very strange, actually.
Yeah.
Um,
I used to say I can't. Now I say I can't yet. So yeah, I like to add this yet word because it sounds better and it means that it's not just about sounding being like a positive speaker or something like positivity. It's more of setting a new goal. So when you say you can't, you are hitting the wall and you cannot achieve anything else. But when you add yet, means that you still, at least you'll try to achieve it.
Yeah. I don't
So
know
this
how
is
often
how
I
I see
even
it.
use either phrase myself. So, but yeah, said very well.
My tongue isn't broken. It's learning a new dance.
I've nothing to say about this.
Yeah, so this is weird. This is weird. I'm not learning it. I'm a terrible dancer, and I'm proud
Me
of it.
too.
I'm proud of it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a multilingual person in training, not multilingual pretending.
Yeah, not monolingual pretending. Yeah.
Monolingual pretending. So, multilingual in training.
I don't care.
Well, yeah, I'm an aspiring bilingual. I'm not yet a multilingual because people use this word differently. I, for one, call someone who has a neonatal level in 3 languages, in at least 3 languages, I call them multilingual. If they're not higher than C2, if they do not sound like a native speaker in 3 languages, they're not multilingual to me. But it's okay to be okay, and if they call themselves multilingual, up to them. More power to their elbow, so to speak. They're not judging my grammar, they're happy to hear their language in my mouth. I think it's about natives.
Yeah.
Do judge your students' grammar. I
Or
mean,
judge it like on a personal level.
yeah.
No.
Mhm.
This is an interesting one because, yeah, these ones about identity I don't really have too much to say about because even though I do speak several languages, it's not an integral part of my identity, so I can't really relate to a lot of this. So I would like to say that even though I am a language student, I think I am kind of psychologically similar to the average native speaker in this regard. They are not thinking, they do not care as long as they can understand you. In regards to grammar, no. To be honest, unless someone, a lot of the times people will just say the complete wrong thing, like saying I will do instead of I did, which is just, you know what I mean, like the complete opposite.
Yeah.
But in terms of judging grammar, no. And again, they're happy to hear their language in my mouth. We don't care. As long as we can speak and communicate, that's the main thing. At least with English anyway, there are so many English non-native speakers that there is not going to be a novelty in regards to that, which is a good thing, I think.
Yeah, I think many native speakers of English take it for granted when someone starts speaking in English.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually,
This is a whole different approach. And when it comes to other languages, like for example, I don't know, maybe Chinese or some other languages.
It's probably quite exciting.
I think people will be excited. I mean, natives will be excited if they hear some phrases.
But I make the most of that in English, I would say. Like, no one cares, basically.
Okay, a patient listener is a gift, and an impatient one is a lesson in boundaries. Oh, a patient listener is a gift, yeah. So yeah, I mean, you should be welcoming, you should be open, you shouldn't start criticizing at once, you should at least give people an opportunity to correct themselves with.
Yeah, I don't really have much experience with this. I mean, I always give someone a chance to finish their sentence if we're talking about.
Oh
that.
yeah. When it comes to stammerers, for example, when it
Yeah.
comes to people with some problems, again, sometimes we should be careful not to sound impatient. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe other people can tell me if I have an issue with that, but I don't think I do.
I have a bit of an issue with that when it comes to interrupting you all the time, but
Oh, I don't care
At
about
least-
that.
at
and
least
I don't
I'm
notice.
trying.
I
Yeah.
don't notice or I don't care.
at least I'm trying
I
to.
probably can get a bit. Sorry, I've just done it to you now as well. If we often have times when people who speak like 3 words of English insist on talking to us. And I do hate that, to be fair. It's like, I speak Russian, just talk to me in Russian. Don't waste 10 minutes of my life trying to say stuff like, I like America. But that's just me being voodoo. Alright, should we finish up
Yeah.
on that note?
So I hope we've learned from this, and the main takeaway would be just.
I do think these are helpful.
Yeah, I think just don't punish yourself
Yeah,
for your mistakes.
and I don't judge anyone apart from immense time wasters.
Yeah. Enjoy your English.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Bye.